Hi there and welcome to another review video from ProMobilEZ Thailand. Today we are going to have a look at an iPhone 4 battery and we are going to show you how to replace it. So let's see what we have in front of us. First of all, the new battery. Then we have our iPhone 4 tweezer. You don't really need this, but comes in quite handy. Then we have our spatula, plastic spatula, which you also don't really need, but it's also quite handy to have. And then we have two screwdrivers, one Pentelope screwdriver, it's a 5-point screwdriver, and one is a small Phillips screwdriver. If you would buy this one from our shop, you don't need the Phillips because it has all the tips from different screwdrivers inside, and the Phillips is also there. So let's get started. First of all, we turn the iPhone around, the back side up, and then here you will find two small screws just beside the dock connector, and we will have to remove these with the Pentelope screwdriver first. One and two. There's only three screws we need to remove to replace the battery. Now you can slide up the back side and then take the whole back panel off. And then here we see the battery, and here's the connector, and here's an antenna ground that connects with the back plate over here. So the only thing we need to be doing is remove the screw here, and for that we're going to use the Phillips screwdriver. That's all, one screw. We're going to use the sharp side of the spatula to slowly lift up the connector. You have to be careful with this because you might break the whole plastic part on the motherboard, and that's another repair you will have to do if you break it. This is where the tweezer comes in quite handy. You can take off this antenna part with the tweezer. Goes just on top here. Put it on the side. Now usually there's a, let me zoom out a bit. Usually there's a plastic part here that you can use to lift the battery, but these batteries, when you remove them for the first time, they are glued to the frame. So I always use the back side of my tweezer to pry open the battery, remove it like this, and then you can lift it with a piece of plastic. So this is our old battery. We're going to use our new battery. First thing you need to do is put the antenna in the correct position again. And then you have to put the battery connector on top that will hold the antenna in place. And carefully fold the cable here together and drop the battery back in its place. Be very careful over here because there's the volume button cable. It's easy to damage that when you press too hard. Then we will put the little screw back. we're almost finished. The back plate goes back on the phone like that, slide it down, and then it's time for the two little pentalobe screwdrivers. Screws, I mean. Position them, make sure they are straight when you start putting them back in, otherwise you might damage them. It's not a big deal, we sell also extra screw sets. They're quite cheap, like 90 baht. So in case you need, you can order some extra screws as well. Here goes the second one, and that's it. The battery is placed in the iPhone and we're good for another 2 years. Make sure you charge it the first time for about 8 hours and then you're ready to go. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.